Hey, this is Spica and I'm going to read you my chapbook Love Was Always There. This is a collection of 18 poems and I hope you enjoy it. Love was always there, so focused on missing his attention, and forgot that love was always there, waiting to be embraced and lived. I defined my identity to be the abandoned girl whose dad left before she turned 6, unwanted, unloved, unworthy, and ashamed, and forgot that I was more than that. I had a mom who was always there for me. I have skills, I love to learn, I have friends who, over the years, became family. I found love and I'm pretty. I had teachers who believed in me, who helped me reach the stars. And those stars, they don't even know I have scars. I can leave the scared girl behind and take a new identity. A role model, inspiring, who has always been worthy of being supported and followed. But when I was alone, I was crying. I still felt heartbroken, unloved, unworthy, and ashamed. It took years to heal, to accept that I can be both a girl abandoned by her dad and be worthy of support, care, and love. To see love and appreciate it at its true value, without fear or shame. To say no without worrying that I'm to blame if things don't go where they should be without me. To enjoy rest and not try to do everything to prove myself. To just be me. Better than yesterday. I used to think people don't care about what I need, so why bother to share how I feel? But he came by and asked what I really want, and I just replied, like what everybody else wants. And you should have known that. He smiled and said, there is no way two people will have the same list of wishes. I want to talk to you, but you don't want to talk to you, at least not right now. So I said, I wanted friends who understand what I'm going through. And he replied, I'm all ears. Tell me. It struck me so hard. That's when I realized it's not that people don't care. People don't know because I said nothing. And now I'm challenging myself to improve each day in communicating my feelings so that I can be understood better than yesterday. I abandon. Here are the things you gave me to carry. I no longer want them, and I never needed them. Shame, guilt, feeling of being less than worthy. Just because I don't fit your criteria of a top model. I'm going on my way freely, writing the poems you asked me to hide, because being emotional is fluffy and women shouldn't complain. I'll say what I need to say. I'll ask for the good things I deserve. I'll voice what I think. I'll make the world hear me. My poems are not rebellious. You labeled them as such because you don't dare to cry. You don't dare to try. You want every girl, every woman to stay silent because you did so. You curse the girls who challenge the status quo. You want me to carry a cross I didn't sign up for. But if you like it so much, keep it for yourself because I want it no more. You're strong, right? Look, I'm strong too. But I chose to use my strength to solve real problems, to do things that really matter, to make a real impact, to live a story worth retelling. So here you go. Take these ugly emotions you wanted me to wear and these self-destructing behaviors labeled as wisdom and tradition. I abandon the guilt, the shame, the fear, and I will go somewhere where I can be loud and strong as a woman, where I am accepted as I am, where I am respected as a human just because I am. Vacation trips on demand, lying down on a beautiful grass, listening to our favorite story, talking about what would happen if the heroes there are you and me. They explore galaxies, bringing with them our thoughts and emotions. Even if it's just 20 minutes, I so much love our vacations. Where is it? Things always hides when you need them the most. It's like they're making a little show. Where did my glasses go? They're not in my hands. I remember putting them on the nightstand before I slept last night, but they're not here anymore. Did they fall on the floor? I checked the kitchen counter, the dinner table, and under the bed, and I finished arranging my desk. Then I verified the bathroom shelves, even the sink and the cabinet. Wait, what do I say in the mirror? I'm wearing my glasses on top of my head? Huh. Well, you broke walls to make doors for me. I saw you do it effortlessly. You just knew what to do, didn't you? So, why is it hard when it comes to my turn? Why do I feel I have so much to learn? Why didn't you teach me how to do it? You surely had a superpower, but you never told me how you got it. Or what school prepared you to be a mother? I need to know because I need to enroll. Sometimes I feel like I was thrown into this role without proper training. I observed you and told myself I can do it too. But now I'm convinced there must be a secret. Is it written in a manual hid somewhere in your closet? Did you plan to share it with me, but you have gone too soon? I don't know, Mom. Just come back to me. Sleep. Sometimes I don't want to go to sleep, fearing that tomorrow will not come. I want to ignore my body screaming of being tired. I want to stay awake and be ready for anything, cause I am just scared. And sometimes I don't want to get out of my sleep. I want to continue my dream. There I can swim very deep, I can fly, I can jump high, I can go anywhere I put my mind to. And do all I ever wanted to do. There are some days I can't fall asleep, not because I don't want to, but because sleep does not want to visit me. Those nights I get swallowed by my worries and regret the times I chose to stay awake, asking myself if these choices were mistakes, because maybe sleep is angry at me. One small step, just one small step to move closer to you. One small spark to light a fire in you. One small smile to recognize you. One small touch to say, yes, I want you to. Summer. Summer is my home. It's where I go and relax after a tiring spring. It's where I take my energy to conquer the fall challenge. The season where I can sit and read and lie down on the couch. I have the freedom to walk under the sun and play soccer. Life is quiet here. Life is slow. No breakfast rush, no catching the bus, just rest. But I don't want to stay in summer forever, because summer doesn't make money. Because being quiet and living slowly doesn't make me feel happy if it's too long. I'm a teacher. I want to go back. When I was a child, I dreamed of becoming a poet, painting the world with my rhythms and rhymes, healing souls and solving problems with songs and stories. These are the best of times, when there is no limit on dreams, when the imagination is the limit. I knew I would have everything it takes. I was just waiting for the moment when I'll be able to fly on my own and make decisions, because I knew I could fix everything. These days, I thought I was an aspiring superhero. Now, when I dream, the judge in my head will shout, "Can you make a living with this? Is there a way to monetize this? Can we focus on real life instead?" We need to think ahead. I want to go back to these best times and enjoy being a poet again. Blank. My new notebook is waiting to be opened, but my current one still has empty pages. The pencils are eager to draw images. The pens want to capture the changes in stories it hopes to be read for ages, but nothing. Was the poetry muse captured in a cage, Or is the blank page syndrome really a phase that all poets have to go through? Let me know when you find any clues. Grandma Emily's dog. The kids of Grandma Emily now have their own families. She's feeling very lonely because she's all alone in her tiny country home. What makes her happy is when Jack and Billy visit during the summer. But now, fall is turning into winter. No kids are playing in her pool because they are all in school. And then one day, when she's away, picking up woods in the trees, she finds a cute little puppy that looks about to freeze. So Grandma Emily takes the puppy and welcoming her home. She gives the dog a warm bath, wraps her in a little cape to keep her cozy and warm. Now Grandma Emily feels more happy, she's no longer lonely, and named the puppy Miss Jolly. The months have passed, Jolly grows so fast, and also comes the summer. Now Jack and Billy come to the country to visit their dear grandmother, who is glad to see the boys. But they are not so happy to see Miss Jolly playing with all their toys. And Jack starts sneezing. Billy is also coughing. They both have an allergy and can't stay with Miss Jolly. Now Grandma Emily is torn between two realities. With her two grandkids she wants to bond, and her dog who was there for her all year round. When Grandma Emily was playing with Jack and Billy, Miss Jolly was walking outside. Grandma thought Jolly had gone to hide because by the time they went to bed, Miss Jolly did not come back. So Grandma, Billy and Jack went out to look around for Miss Jolly, the dog. 5 days have passed, they couldn't find where the dog might hide. Then end the summer break. Billy and Jack have to come back because they'll start school. Now Grandma Emily is back to being alone without her Miss Jolly in their tiny country home. She cries and cries and cries. She misses the boys. She misses the dog. When she was knitting a sock, she heard a gentle knock. Miss Jolly is now back home, and she didn't come alone. Following her, jumping around, 6 little puppies, merry and round. Now Grandma Emily is really happy to have her Jolly back and calls Billy and Jack. You're a genius if you have never spilled cream of wheat. Why don't many people cook cream of wheat? It's not for the worrisome or the impatient. You need to be polyvalent. You see, cream of wheat is the quickest hot food you can make, and you can find it in grocery stores everywhere. The cooking time is 1.5 to 2 minutes, depending on the brand and your microwave power. The catch is, to cook cream of wheat, you need to dedicate your whole attention, as if you cook it with love and passion. No, don't think you can multitask, like making French pressed coffee while cooking your cream of wheat in the microwave. How do I know that, you ask? Let's say I'm experienced. When I found cream of wheat, it was love at first sight. I couldn't believe that 2 minutes is all it takes. This is such a treat for busy people like me, and the taste is also great. This is indeed the smartest breakfast option, until one day I had a situation where there was 10 minutes till I had to leave. I said 2 minutes, but it wasn't enough. My cream of wheat needs to keep cooking. 30 seconds remaining, enough to take sugar from the jar, which from the microwave, not that far. 29. Where is the spoon? 28, 27, 26. It's still in the dishwasher basket. 25, 24, 23. The jar won't open. 20, 19, 18. Hooray! Now it's open, but empty. 13, 12, 11. Let me just take the new packet. I don't need plenty. I need to go really soon. I'll just take 1 spoon. 3, 2, 1, beep! And uh-oh, half of my cooked cream of wheat is now on the plate of the microwave. So I need to take it and wash it or at least rinse it. Oopsie, the 10 minutes had passed already. I'm gonna be late today. And I have to wash the outside of my bowl before it gets dry. Full child, Mom, I'm really full. Do you want to finish my soup? I ate a lot of food in school. Can I get ice cream? Can I get just 1 scoop? Okay, I'm hungry. My stomach now screams, Mom, I told you I'm full of soup, but hungry for ice cream. When my stomach is hungry, it's difficult to make things right. I arrived home late last night, wanted to cook some spaghetti in a hope to make a quick dinner. When my stomach is hungry, it's difficult to make things right. I turned on the stove to heat the water and relaxed on my couch with iced tea. When my stomach is hungry, it's difficult to make things right. When I came to check 10 minutes later, I had my pot on the wrong burner. I'm here. You look at me every day, but what you see is yourself. I feel like I'm blocking your way when you want to reach the shelf behind me. I wish you would look at me for who I am, but I don't have a face to look at, except when I'll be broken. Then I'll have cracks and pieces, or I'm stained. But my stains are not even part of me. I don't have a color, I don't have any scent to make you remember me. But I'm here waiting for you. I'm here reassuring you every day that you're still beautiful. I'm here. I can't hug. I can't touch. I can't ask. I can't paint your reality. I'm here to help you feel pretty. Tell me the weather. Tell me what color the sky is, where you are from. Does it become gray? Do you have storms? How warm is it? Or does it ever get hot? I am from the sunny side. I didn't know how cold a real winter is. I used to complain about how cold it was at 30 degrees. Maybe a chat about the weather can be more than small talk. Let's go to the chalkboard and draw with chalk. Where you are, how much the winds blow, how much rain do you get, and what plants grow there. Let's have a deep discussion about the weather. Let's read a book. Let's read a book as we cuddle under our cozy white blanket. After drinking our warm hot chocolate, 'cause it's rainy outside. Let's read a book and get lost in the desert. We can visit summer or spring if you like to. We can go there when you want to. Let's read a book and feel the breeze and the wind, the softness of a kiss and the sadness after loss. Right here on our sofa. We've got to do adventures. We'll enjoy nature. Let's read a book. We only pay once, but we can enjoy it 1,000 times. We can read it cover to cover or just one passage over and over. Let's read a book. Nobody needs to know what's inside. Be courageous and let's read. Open your mind to the possibilities. Let's escape or solve mysteries. Let's read a book and go back to history. Let's read and learn from others' mistakes. And when we want to, we can always come back. Thank you for listening to Love Was Always There by Spica. I hope you have enjoyed.